Bring that down. Let me bring this in here. That's not a bad start. There's my cropped picture. Next, let's go exposure. Currently, I'm just typing things in. And let's see here. One technique I like to use is a low light bulb on the bottom. And that will help me. What I'm going to do is I see what a true white is here. And I'm going to adjust my exposure so that the white in the image matches this white here. And I'll just stop right there. That's fine. And now the next one I use Filmic in this software. Because it works for me, it doesn't blast out or kill my image. You can't really mess it up using this one. Not too bad, I can always recover real easily. And I'm going to go back and forth. You see, it's a little too bright. It pretty much plays nicely. It helps me work on my shadows. It's too dark there. I want to see the image. Not too light though. I just want a little bit of shadow in there. There we go. That one's done. Let's see. There's my exposure is done. The third one. Let's go to color. There we go. Seems like a lot of users I've been watching like to use a color balance RGB. So I'm going to mess with the global chroma first. And that's a nice start. And it brought in my reds on these seed pods. Maybe too much. Let's back it off a little bit. Let's go halfway. Next, I go down to just a saturation for basics. Let's do my shadows, those dark areas in there, midtones, a bit more. And how's that looking so far? I'm scared to do my highlights. See what happens. Let's just give it a little bit. Okay, there we go. So that's a start from a color. Let's go look at our temperature. So I believe it's this one. Yes. So it's at 3862. Right is blue, left is... Actually, it's opposite, huh? That's funny. 3862. So we were about right there. And I'm just gonna give it a little bit. So I'm gonna reset it. Not much of a difference. Let's add it a little bit more. And you know what? It's not making an effect on this one, so I'm just gonna reset it and leave that one. Let's try another way. Color correction. And let's see how this one does. I'm gonna try to just get rid of this blue in the middle. Just to see if I go too much, it helps out a little bit. I don't want to go too much there. So there, I think that is fine. And we can take a look at what I just did. See how that's a little bluer? And that's a little bit more realistic. Okay. Okay, for sharpness, I like I'm going to use this one, high pass. Help me with the edges. We'll turn this on. And I'm going to bring this down. You want to bring it down. Never use it in the default settings. Bring it down to around 6 to 8%. And you can see we just want very little. And I'm going to bring it down as much as I can, about right there. And these are the areas that you will have maybe some contrast, sharpness, Not sure what we call it, but it's going to help out my edges. And then I want to use the parametric mask. I don't think it really matters which one I use, because I'm just going to add this as an overlay. And there is on. And if we go to 100%, not a very sharp image, is it? Well, let's turn it on and off. See that? And you can see the histogram. It helps out just a little bit. That's not a bad image right there either. Let's take it to fit. And I'm going to leave this one. I'm not going to do any fine tuning. I'm not really trying to get your eyes to like a particular area location. I did that when I originally cropped it. So I'm going to take a snapshot right there when it's done. And then we're going to go back down to our crop, take another snapshot. And we can see the before and after. There you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.